break barriers and build.
Become as little children into the kingdom of heaven. Build your house on the rock, watch it last forever. I know that the road is narrow, but it'll get you there. Don't look to the right, don't look to the left.
As you grow up, there are many things around you that influence what you believe about yourself. You are influenced by your parents, your teachers, your friends, and the environment you grow up in. Often, that influence places limits on what you think you can achieve or who you can become. If you don't break out of the negative mindsets, then you place limits on yourself. When you start to read the Bible, your mindset begins to shift. The things that you thought were impossible for you to achieve, you realize are possible with God. Mark 9:23, Jesus says, "If you can believe, all things are possible to him who believes." Your mindset has to change, because you are not going to believe something that you don't believe you can have. All things are possible for the person that believes.
Yes, our God is with us in our lives. He has the throne. Everything is possible with him. We're not alone. He makes a way when all seems hopeless in our sight. He gives us everything we need to win the fight.
You may get a vision to do great things in the kingdom, but then your old mindset kicks in and limits you. Like, oh, I could never get money together for that, or, whatever it is that might limit your thinking. God has provided guitars and equipment for us that seemed impossible for us to pay for in the natural. We had to pray and believe for them. Philippians 4:13 says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." It was God who inspired Paul to say these words. It wasn't positive thinking. The Amplified says, "I have strength for all things in Christ who empowers me." He infuses inner strength into you. We no longer have to live within the boundaries that limit us and try to hold us back. God may inspire us to rescue those trapped in human trafficking or play outreach concerts, which could seem impossible in this economic climate. That's when we need to apply these scriptures and believe that God will meet our needs.
Because of Jesus, I have his righteousness. Because of Jesus, all my needs are met. Because of Jesus, angels watch over me. Because of Jesus, I'm living in victory. He is the Christ, the Son of God, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords.
Where God guides, He provides. You start with where you are at, with whatever you have, and you believe for the increase as you step out. There is potential within you that is laying dormant, but it does take discipline to grow into all that you can achieve. Our mindset has to change. Romans 12:2 says, "And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you might prove what is the good and acceptable and perfect will of God." You may have been told all your life that you could never achieve anything, maybe even worse, that, you're so useless. It is all lies.
The devil's the
and you have to transform your mindset to a new truth. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You can achieve the impossible. Your life can line up to what God believes about you. This is an ongoing process. Our confidence can get knocked around in this oppressive atmosphere we live in. Don't let the devil, the world, or others talk you out of what you are capable of achieving. Continually stay in His Word. That is what washes away the negativity. Break the barriers that limit you. Believe what God says about you. Believe for a better future and begin to build it.
We